You guys will have the meeting tonight, so if you would please rise and join me.
Ms. G. Daly.
Here.
Ms. Ferguson.
Here.
Mr. Harriman.
Here.
Mr. Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Sims.
Here.
Mr. Terry.
Here. Without objection, the agenda will proceed as. I will welcome a motion to approve the minutes for the council regular meeting on June 24th, 2024.
Motion to approve our June 24th, 2024 minutes. Second.
Ms. G. Daly.
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson.
Yes.
Mr. Harriman.
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Mr. Terry.
Yes. And a bit of as you would see on the agenda, a bit of a different order. We're actually doing an executive session now. So I will motion to enter executive session pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 121.22G8 to consider confidential information related to an applicant for economic development assistance.
Motion to move into executive session.
Ms. G. Daly.
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson.
Yes.
Mr. Harriman.
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Mr. Sims.
Yes.
Mr. Terry.
Yes. And I'd like to invite Mr. Stanford, Sonnet, Mr. Dryer, and council, and Paul, hold on a second. Now, so we'll probably go this room, so we'll kick you guys all out. Kind of weird, kick you all out. We have room, so we'll be right back. 9, we have executive session. Moving along, there is no proclamation tonight. I don't believe we have any visitors, not for the public hearing, but for actual visitors unrelated to the public hearing. Is that correct? Okay, perfect. Reports, we'll start from there. Nothing to report.
No.
Director.
Really, you look different.
This is the B team. Fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe Haley sent out an email last week about the fraud training. If you have any questions regarding that, just let me know. It's a new auditor state rule that it's not July 1st.
We lost the screen. Chief,
I just want to congratulate Sergeant Howard for graduating the Police Executive Leadership College. And thanks to Haley, she's not here, for attending that with me. Sergeant Howard is now the 6th supervisor to graduate from Pell. I think since 1986, there's been 2,600 of them, and now 6 of them are from Plain City, so that's good. The 4th of July, the fireworks parade went without any incident. It was well attended. I haven't heard those numbers yet, but Linda's going to get those. Then lastly, Officer Flowers of Rubio attended advanced roadside impaired driving enforcement. It's called A-Ride training. That's all I have now, sir. Thank you.
thank you. We have no discussion items, so we now move to a period of public hearing regarding the establishment of the Marin Reserve Tax Incremental Financing, also known as a TIF, Consent District pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 5709.40C2A. For the public hearing, I have a list of a couple people who signed up after they will let us know. You can approach the podium, state your name. We should do addresses, but I don't know if you need that since we're not doing this is interested party outside the village. And then we have a 3-minute number of public hearings.
Not for public hearing.
No limits, apparently. So that's I thought last.
Not a filibuster. We don't talk about your favorite color. Or
Yeah.
Like that. It's gonna be.
I got here now. So to begin.
I will be brief. My favorite color is purple. My name is Chris Lyman, Director of the Plain City Public Library. Just in general terms, just want to share that the library's property tax levy is over 60% of our annual operating revenue. It's very important to us. With it being outside millage, our revenue through property tax does not increase with property values. It only increases with construction development. So TIFs are a concern for us in that, especially residential TIFs, when we see that influx of residents, we see the increase in demand at the library. We're already seeing it, and we're not able to keep up. We're not able to meet demand. We're not able to grow with the community. However, we do understand also that economic development incentive programs are a powerful tool to get needed development done. And we are appreciative of Jason and council and hearing our concerns in general. This is not the first time you've heard me talk about this, I know. And we are actually encouraged with the Economic Development Incentive Program document. I'm appreciative that the library is actually mentioned in that document. We're also confident that council will address every request and every application with careful consideration, and will weigh those requests with how they affect community partners like the library. So I actually just am here to say thank you for that consideration. I think it's a positive step forward, and we are appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kidd, I have written down. I think we wrote you down before you.
You pretty much knew who that was gonna end up here in front of you. Again, Mark Kidd, I'm the fire chief of Pleasant Valley Joint Fire District. The TIF as it currently sits, we're nice enough to have a copy of the document we're able to read down through. Obviously, we have some major concerns, not because it's not a warranted project, not because it's not something that is in the benefit of the village. The problem becomes how it affects our revenue system. I think everyone in the room is keenly aware of how TIFs affect property tax dollars. You would not have made some of the decisions in how you wrote that TIF had you not had intimate knowledge of what it does to public safety funding. Again, we're not going to belabor that point at all. What we do want to say is, hey, we're on record as saying, hey, as it sits today, there's a problem that's going to kick the can down the road and make some heartache for us at the fire district. We are your fire department. Why we don't come out of your budget, we are still your fire department. When you make decisions as council that affect us financially, you are affecting your fire department. Just make sure that you take that into deep consideration. Ms. Long hit it on the head. You didn't have to invite us into that conversation. And we are eternally grateful because I think that there's true desire to understand and try to balance. And that's a great thing. I implore you to continue to push your staff, Mr. Stanford, Ms. Lupton, make sure that they are engaging those partners in coming up with something concrete. That way we can see how it's going to affect us. Maybe that there's a way to manipulate some of this so that it's beneficial to everyone and minimizes impact. You know, I have personal ideas on how that works, but that's not the time or place for that discussion tonight. All I do ask is that we continue to have those. There's something concrete that we can take back to, back to our organizations and go, hey, you know what? We can afford to help be part of the solution instead of being part of the problem by being negative about this. And that's our only goal. Again, once we can figure out I know that one of the lines that has been used during some of our conversation is, what the tea leaves finally say at the bottom of the page. As the administrator of the fire district, I can't, in good faith, not say that there's a problem when I don't know exactly how it's going to work. So I think that we need to really, really engage and make sure that that's good before you put the final vote on this TIF. Thanks for your time, folks.
Thank you. Mr. Crier, do you have any other signed up visitors? Yes, sir. Would anyone else like to speak at this public hearing? Close the public hearing regarding the establishment of the Marin Reserve Tax Incremental Financing Incentive District pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 5709.40C2A. We will now move into a period of unfinished business. Second reading, ordinance 15, 2024, authorizing a petition to the Madison County Commissioners per ORC Section 709.15 and 709.16 to request the annexation of land contiguous to and owned by the Village of Plain City.
Motion to approve ordinance 15-2024.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Terry,
Yes.
Mr. Daly,
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
Mr. Harriman,
Yes.
Mr. Sins.
Yes.
Ordinance passes 6-0. Second reading, Resolution 36, 2024, authorizing the approval of the Economic Development Incentive Policy, or EDIP, for the Village of Plain City, Ohio.
Motion to approve second reading resolution 36-2020.
Second.
Mr. Harriman,
Yes.
Mr. Daly,
Yes.
Mr. Sins,
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
Mr. Terry,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Resolution 36, 2024 passes 6-0. Moving to a period of new business. First reading, Resolution 37, 2024, authorizing and implementing the Plain City facility rental rules and regulations. I would now welcome a motion to adjourn.
Well, before we adjourn, I just want to thank the fire department, the police department, and everything for the 4th of July. I thought we attended it, went very well, and just thank you guys for being there, putting on a safe event. So, appreciate it.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?